浙江大学一名研究所毕业生报考当地公务员，以第1名成绩取得录用资格，但他被举报4年前在学校论坛发表过所谓入华言论后，遭到拒绝录取。消息21日冲上热搜第一，中共严格的政治审查引发热议。有网友质疑他只是称其他学生支那人，这也叫入华，并感叹现在大学毕业生就业艰难。上月突然返国的阿里巴巴创始人马云新去向曝光，日前获香港大学经管学院聘任名誉教授，但作为民营企业家，马云近年遭到当局打压，包括他参与创办的湖畔大学也被施压停招及改名。中国深圳解禁官方中古屋参考价，因当地中古屋参考价约成交价的7折，豪宅参考价仅成交价的4折至5折。屋主闻讯连夜涨价，想买房的民众则忧心松绑后房价大涨，竟然出现抢购潮。深圳一家房仲在20日当天就成交100多笔。香港亲共人士胡爱民及周永林2021年破坏法轮功真相点，被控2项刑事毁坏罪。九龙城法院法官周五裁决2人罪名成立，胡爱民被判即时监禁15周，先前认罪的周永林则判即时监禁9周。来自中国大陆的胡爱民，案发前就有9项被定罪的刑事记录，包括袭击等暴力犯罪的案底。新唐亚太电视整理报道。
First flight on a new route from Xi'an, northwest China's Shanxi province, to Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan, took off on Friday. It is the 4th direct passenger route launched between Xi'an and Central Asia this year, following routes to Almaty, Bishkek and Tashkent.
我觉得把这个开幕这种的直航，为了哈萨克斯坦，为了中国公民，互相发展有很好的意义。我们觉得哈萨克斯坦已经提供了中国公民提供了14天的免签，现在我们2国中间准备30天的免签的协议。我们签完了以后，互相2国的旅游、文化、贸易、经济，和各个方面的合作交流发展得快。
Starting from April 21st, the new route is planned to run 4 times a week. Outbound flights will depart from Xi'an on Mondays and Fridays, while return flights will depart from Astana on Tuesdays and
Pioneers are always the first to face risks.
当时我驾驶着建速飞机起飞，突然发现飞机的状态跟以前不太一样，已经把油门加上去，推到底，仍然制止不住机头的上扬，就听到各种告警，飞机的速度越来越小，高度也急剧往下掉，飞机的翼尖突然下坠，我就看到海面向我扑过来。
Cao tried his best to save the jet, but was forced to eject 2 seconds before it plunged into the water.
因为弹射的过载非常大，所以说我的视线里面一点东西都看不到，但是我能听到这个风呼啸的声音。我在往海底沉，海底的水泡哗啦哗啦，我就往上浮。跳伞高度比较低，身上的救生包没有打开，它像一块石头一样，在我的身体下面最面罩里面全是海水，背上突然传来一剧痛。
Cao suffered spinal fractures. Doctors said his flying days were most likely over.
我从13年来到这个地方，经历了种种的考核，爬山过坎，一道又一道，非常不甘心，就此倒下。
After 2 surgeries, Cao Xianjian earned his wings.
双脚踏上航母的那一刻，有一种要落泪的那种感觉。
It takes more than pilot skills to be a leader. Today, Cao Xianjian is the head of the instructor team. When he tells cadets it's a matter of life and death, he speaks from experience.
我想跟他们讲的就是，没有过不去的坎。当你感觉到非常难的时候，说明你在进步，不要轻言放弃。蝴蝶在破茧成蝶的前一刻，也会经历过黑暗，甚至彷徨。当有一天它迎着朝阳破茧而出，翩翩起舞的时候，它会飞向人生的更高处。
For the cadets, the certificate is the ticket to their career. But Cao Xianjian says the real value is the process of their own transformation.
《泰晤士报》报道，一名40岁的中国商人林瑞友在2017年创立外卖平台通吃点餐。根据西班牙人权组织保护卫士报告，英国目前有3个中共警务服务站，而林瑞友旗下的通吃点餐总部地址恰恰与其中一个警务服务站地址吻合。天涯若比邻，海外遥遥领。在2022年2月，英国福州锦桥事务海外服务站成立时，林瑞友等服务站成员还拍摄视频祝贺。
我们是英国福建同乡联谊总会驻伟大的祖国，繁荣昌盛。
英国警务国务大臣菲利普表示，针对英国的3个警务服务站的调查正在进行。
But in relation to those 3 particular locations he referenced, because they are the subject of a live investigation and live work by the law enforcement community, I'm afraid I can't say any more from the dispatch box today.
We know that they are bringing Chinese dissidents in. They are confronting them with videos of their families, threatening their families in front of them if they don't cooperate and leave and go back to China.
林瑞友被曝与中共关系密切，除了频繁回中国出席福建省人大、政协等会议外，他还是英国福建同乡联谊总会会长，以及英国长乐工会主席等，与中共统战部有密切关系。与此同时，他积极游走于英国政界。他在2019年出任伦敦金融城和威斯敏斯特选区华人保守党副主席，曾和英国前首相梅伊一同出席午餐会并合照，也曾在2021年和英国前首相强生同台进餐。新唐人电视台记者柯婷婷综合报道。
It's been a year since Chinese President Xi Jinping proposed a series of principles to promote global peace and security.
The Global Security Initiative concept paper released in February turned that vision into guidelines that urge parties to respect the sovereignty and territorial integrity and resolve disputes and differences through dialogue and consultation. Principles that a former senior army officer said could be applied in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine.
Ukraine would like to take back more occupied territory of Russia, while the United States believes that a ceasefire now would just freeze Russia's gain. So dialogue currently is not possible, but the time will come when dialogue has to be resumed.
During last month's visit to Russia, Presidents Xi and Putin stressed that responsible dialogue is the best way to achieve appropriate solutions, adding that the international community should support what they called relevant constructive efforts. The two leaders called for an end to moves that cause tensions and protraction fighting to prevent the crisis from spiraling out of control. They opposed sanctions being imposed without authorization from the United Nations Security Council. Foreign Minister Qin Gang told his Ukrainian counterpart Dmitry Kuleba in a phone call that China is very concerned about the potential escalation in the Ukraine crisis, adding that he hopes talks towards a political solution could resume as soon as possible. Kuleba congratulated China on its role in the reconciliation between Saudi Arabia and Iran, saying Ukraine could take a long-term view of bilateral relations and continue to adhere to the One China principle with regard to Taiwan.
When China talks about sovereignty, China is also talking about Taiwan Strait, for example, where China's sovereignty must be respected. So that is why we say that security itself is indivisible. So everything's are connected. You have to address both the symptoms and the root causes.
The former senior colonel says the global security initiative is important due to its alignment with the UN Charter and the nature of China's overseas military operations, which include peacekeeping, counter-piracy, and disaster relief.
Chinese PLA's overseas operations are just exemplary. Professionally speaking, we call it mutua, military operation other than war. The initiative put forward by Chinese president, along with some other proposals, for example, his Global Development Initiative and Global Civilization Initiative, would really have an impact in that the international order has really changed now. It is not that, okay, some rules are made by the West, therefore these rules are just international order. That is too simplistic. I believe order itself, just like the world itself, is very much diversified.
Following the principle of openness and inclusiveness, the GSI states that China is looking forward to the participation of all parties in enriching the substance and exploring new forms and areas of cooperation so that the torch of peace will be passed from generation to generation.
Counselor and Foreign Minister Qin Gang has a full schedule today for his first official visit here in Manila. He isn't the highest-ranking Chinese diplomat to visit this year. He arrived in the country last night and was welcomed by Philippine Ambassador to China, Jaime Flor Cruz, and Chinese Ambassador Wang Xilian. His first agenda for today was meeting with Filipino-Chinese businessmen early morning to discuss about trade and economic opportunities for both countries. And after his meeting, Foreign Minister Chen met with his counterpart, Philippine Foreign Minister Enrique Manalo, in a hotel here in Manila. After signing the guest book, they had a closed-door meeting, and expected on the agenda today is to discuss increasing and strengthening cooperation in the fields of agriculture, trade, energy, infrastructure, and of course, people-to-people relations. In their opening statements, Foreign Minister Manalo and Qin shared some sentiments that both countries should settle differences peacefully, and a healthy China-Philippine relationship is a common aspiration in the region. And Foreign Minister Qin's visit is also significant and coincides with the Philippines and United States holding their largest military exercises, with nearly 18,000 soldiers participating in live fire exercises and combat drills until the 28th of the month. So his visit is expected to increase engagement and communications with both countries and to build on mutual trust amidst tensions in the region. The Philippine Foreign Ministry says Foreign Minister Qin's visit will also build on President Marcos Jr.'s state visit to Beijing last January, where he and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed on the friendly handling of disputes over the South China Sea. So, Pandang, as of the moment, the bilateral meeting is still ongoing. The Chinese and Philippine sides are having a working lunch later in the afternoon.